This poor boy had nothing, no money, no support, but what he did next shocked everyone. In a small village surrounded by dusty roads and quiet fields, there lived a boy named Armin. He wasn't the strongest, nor the smartest, but he had something rare, a heart that refused to quit. Every morning, while other kids played, Armin would walk miles to school with torn shoes and an old bag. People often laughed at him. Why try so hard? They would say, you'll never become anything. But Armin never answered back. He simply smiled and kept walking. At night, under a dim flickering light, he studied. Sometimes there was no electricity, so he used a candle. Sometimes there was no food, but still, he studied. His dream was simple, to change his life and make his parents proud. One day, his teacher noticed him sitting alone, solving problems long after school had ended. Armin, the teacher said softly, why do you work so hard? Armin looked up and replied, because I don't want my future to look like my past. Those words stayed with the teacher. Years passed. Life didn't get easier. There were days Armin wanted to quit. Days when everything felt impossible. But every time he felt like stopping, he remembered one thing: if I stop now, I stay where I am forever. So he kept going. Finally, the day of the big exam arrived, the one that could change everything. Armin walked into the hall, nervous but determined. He gave it his all. Weeks later, the results came. The entire village gathered around the notice board. People whispered, curious to see who had succeeded, and there it was, Armin's name at the very top. The same people who once laughed were now silent. Some were shocked, others proud. Armin didn't celebrate loudly. He simply went home, hugged his parents, and said, we did it. Moral of the story: success doesn't come from talent alone. It comes from consistency, patience, and never giving up even when no one believes in you.